Alright, so this is my next video. Only thing I did differently with the settings on this video, I just upped the brightness just one little tick to see if it's going to wash out a lot of the bright colors or not. Because oftentimes it's hard to tell when you look through the viewfinder. Well, not the viewfinder. What is this? 1988. When you look at the screen on the camera, you can look at that. It looks the picture quality looks excellent when you look through the camera. Oh man, this fool got. See, I got that stun state a lot quicker because I may get put back in if I don't watch what I'm doing. Yep. See that sidestep move, boy, that's crucial. It's almost like every time I do the sidestep, the AI tries to throw a punch. Unless my timing is that good every time I do it, I mean, you can really catch him with a nice power shot. He shouldn't get up after this. I've been nailing him pretty good. Oh, he's proving me wrong. I'm gonna hit him with a jab. Ah, yeah, he's gone. He's got to be gone this round. He's got to be. Oh. He's gone.
The man's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Sorry, Carl. Had to do it to you, brother. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little Excel program together and make a heavyweight tournament and just use like a random function, create a random formula and just seed different boxes together and just do like a March Madness type of thing. I wish they'd have put something like this in the game. Made like a tournament title mode. It'd been pretty cool. So I pretty much dominated every round except for one judge gave Witherspoon the last round. See what these punch stats indicate. Well, it looks like it indicate neither one of us had very good defense. I mean, 61 and 63% connection rate. That's way too high. I have reduced the accuracy slider though, but of course there's been a lot of debate whether the sliders even make any impact on the game, and EA hasn't addressed that or not. All right, so let's go down here to the sliders real quick. So CPU punch output, I got that down a little bit, but I don't even know if that even works. Let's see. Offensive defensive awareness. I may bump up the CPU defensive awareness and see if that makes any impact. See, accuracy, I've reduced the accuracy. Let me reduce it one more. Stamina's at the normal. You see, I've increased physical damage up one, but like I said, if it's been reduced in the update, then it may take even more than that, or it may take you to throw harder shots. I'm not really sure, but I think I'm gonna leave right there. I reduced the speed. I'll come to find out that I can play the game a lot better if I reduce the boxer speed, because understand that it is a video game, so of course you can't expect actual natural motion from a real life punch to be replicated over into a video game punch. So of course the punches in the game, they're going to be a lot faster. So I try to reduce that because it helps me out in my defense to try to see when punches are coming, especially those power shots where they have to kind of wind up a little bit longer than a normal punch. So I reduced the speed by 1 just to see if that's going to cause any, if that's going to change anything. And so far I'm liking that. Oh, okay, I got a bare knuckle setting here too. Let's see. Referee foul awareness, referee damage. I really don't want to increase referee damage because you get damaged so easily in the bare knuckles fights. Maybe I just do it 2. Because it'd be pretty cool if you beat somebody down so bad, but then knock them out, but they can't continue. So, but as you see, the speed on that is dropped down, and I dropped down the physical damage, so I guess that kind of, it'll balance out. Because guys will still get beat up pretty bad. I decreased the accuracy. I'm going to decrease it 1 more. Since you're fighting bare knuckles, it should be a little more undisciplined. So your accuracy shouldn't be as good as it would be if you were in a boxing ring. Stamina, I'll leave that the same. They got a huge counter punch window, so I'll leave that right there. Let's see. CPU punch output. So I'll leave that everything how that is. On my audio settings, I reduced the sound effects audio, and the reason why I did that is because the punches, when they connect, they sound arcadey. It doesn't even sound like a real punch. So I found out reducing the sound effects, which impacts that, it sounds a lot better. And plus the crowd volume comes in better now. So I've reduced that, so the punch, so you don't hear all that hard balloon. It sounds like you're popping a balloon or something. So I reduced that. Visuals, everything stays the same. I may actually switch to to the camera broadcast mode. Broadcast. I don't even know what broadcast mode is. I'm gonna try that out. Gameplay health, stamina only. Really, you don't even have to have that on. I'm gonna do a video, another video for looking at visual cues when you're boxing, because I found out if you really notice these visual cues they have in the game, you don't really need to have your stamina on, because you'll know by looking at your boxer, what their state is. Presentation, cinematic, or simulation. The only difference between these two are cinematic is where when you get the counter punch opportunity, where the screen to kind of like do like a quick little zoom in or a little bump looking kind of effect, and then also when you hit somebody with a counter shot, you'll get the flash on the screen. In simulation, you don't get that, or you don't get that kind of those effects. But you can still tell when you get a counter punch opportunity, because you'll see the other boxer's face look like, oh shoot. And so that's the only difference between the two. But I decided to go ahead and leave it as cinematic. I was using simulation for a while. But that also carries over into when you fight online, and that may be putting me at a disadvantage. So here's my control configuration, what I'm using. Obviously I'm using control configuration 3, as you see above. The only difference between this and control configuration 1 is that the face buttons are not assigned to actual punches. They're assigned to the headbutt, the taunt, low blow, and switching my stance. Because I figured if I'm using the right stick only, I'm using full spectrum punch control, then it'd be easier for me to use the buttons with my right thumb to change my stance, which is the X button. So I mean, it's just a lot quicker for me to do that rather than take my finger off the left thumbstick, which is for my boxer movement, to change what I want to do. I don't fight dirty, so I don't really throw headbutts or low blows. I rarely taunt, but it's really mainly for switching stance. It's quicker for me to have it on that side. So if you're using full spectrum punch control, exclusively, I recommend using configuration 3. Everything else is pretty much the same as the configuration 1, except for the buttons. The directional pad commands are switched to the buttons, and then of course you got all that. All right, so that was kind of like a impromptu, a little extra on this video for what settings I was using. Really didn't plan on doing that, but decided what the heck. But again, these videos are tests for my new camera, which is a Nikon. What is it? It's a Nikon Coolpix S8100. And these two videos that I'm posting for this fight between Tim Witherspoon and Carl the Truth Williams, they're both recorded in 1080p. The next videos I'm going to put up, I probably have some more 1080p videos, but I'm going to change some settings around. I may need to also actually change into a new game, because it's not, it's going to vary between games. Anyway, it's your boy Mr. Lux, aka the Married Gamer. Thank you for your time. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you would like.